Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of my Football Manager series. This is episode number 3. And today we're returning with two games as we close out 2020 with Wolves away in a massive relegation 6-pointer at Molineux on Boxing Day and then a champions Liverpool at home in our final game of the year. Before we get to the games though, shall Fulham again on off camera, where our fantastic run has come to an abrupt end. Yeah, was to be expected. So of course in the last episode you saw our superb 3-0 victory against the Baggies at Craven Cottage and a decent 1-1 draw away down the road against an informed Leeds side. Just the 3 games off camera, but as you can see, 3 defeats on the bounce. Yeah, snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Started off with a 2-1 loss at Turf Moor against Burnley. We fell 2 goals down inside the first half an hour, I believe, in a very tough first half. Got to go back in the second half through you-know-who. Bobby Reid was 8th of the season, heading in a Connor Roberts corner. 5th assist of the season for Connor Roberts. Unbelievable. What a great start since signing from Swansea, but was still, unfortunately, a goal in vain in a 2-1 loss. And following that, a 3-2 defeat to West Ham in a London derby. Fell behind early on in the game. It was a really topsy-turvy game. I'm noticing that in this year's FM early on. Games are very topsy-turvy and very hard to predict. Loads of lead changes. Michael Antonio made it 1-0. Then we responded. Bobby Reid bagging a brace, one right before the break and then one straight after the second half as well, after connecting with Tom Kearney through ball. But unfortunately, despite taking lead for the first time in the game, the Hammers fought back. Jesse Lingard on loan from Manchester United having a great season in real life. Great to see a sort of like redemption arc for Lingard this season since joining on loan. He made it 2-2 and then just 2 minutes afterwards Yarmolenko made it 3-2 as we fell behind again and unfortunately could not battle back. So a big defeat there, and following that, a home loss to Leicester by 2 goals. Now I believe just the second game this season where we failed to score, in the Premier League, so blunted by the Foxes in this one. Yuri Tielemans bagging a brace, conceded straight away in the first minute, and then right before the break, a thunderbolt from range from the Belgian in a 2-0 loss. Sees just one win in our last, how many games now? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. Drop down the table to 15th place, 14 games played with 4 points clear of Wolves, but they've got the game in hand. So if they win this one and then pick up a point in the next one or possibly win it, then we will fall behind them and possibly fall into the relegation zone as well. It was all smiles, man. We were up here so recently and now we're down here. This is more likely though. Obviously, we weren't going to keep the good start going forever. At some point, we were going to struggle, but I am starting to worry a little bit now. Just gone past Christmas, second half of the season about to begin. If we fall into the bottom 3, I think it will be very hard to get out of it. Like Wolves and Everton, they're going to kick on at some point, man. There's no way they're going to be in a relegation scrap come the end of the season. So the real question is, are we better than the likes of Newcastle, West Brom, Sheffield United, possibly West Ham and Leeds as well? I don't know. Heading into the game, as you can see, we are persisting with the 4-2-3-1, the sole tactic I have, though I think after this poor run of form, it might be time in January to experiment with a new system. Right now, nobody is injured heading into the game, and this will be our lineup, our regular 4-2-3-1 control possession. Areola's in goal, back four is Robinson, Anderson, Tosin, Roberts with Lamina and Zambo through the middle. Cavallero, who's been so disappointing this season, on the left-hand side with Lookman on the right, and Kearney supporting the top scorer for Fulham this year, Bobby Reid, with red arrows. Not a good sign to see heading into the game. On the bench, Rodak, Hector, Bryan, Tetty, Reid, Ferguson, Loftus-Cheek, Onuma and Mitrovic as well. First of the 2 big ones, Wolves away, cannot afford our 4th straight loss. Come on, Fulham. Obviously, we'll lose to Liverpool in 2 days' time. They've now gone top of the table, by the way, as you can see. So there's no way we'll get anything against Klopp's side. So it's going to be, if we fail to win this one, 5 straight games, or possibly 6 straight games without a win. So got to respond in this one. Bobby Reid down left-hand side. Player of the season, pegs it back. Volley off the line from Lamina's scuffed shot. Still 0-0, but bright start. Come on, be in attack mode. Be brave. Don't concede 17 minutes in. Anderson heads away the corner and Nato picks it up. It's defensively, that's been the biggest problem this season. It's Jimenez turns in the fumble from area. That's been the problem, and it's so ironic as well because I didn't think that would be the issue this year. I thought it'd struggle with goals. We've got the 5th worst defensive record in the division. And after that failed corner, Wolves get the chance alive and score courtesy of an Areola mistake. First time of the season as well. He's got to beat that away further there if he's going to make connection with it. 1-0 Wolves, down early. Jimenez with the goal. This could be a very, very tough night. Sorry, no, the Liverpool game's being played in the evening. This one's today. But still, 30 minutes in, and it's going to be a long day unless we can respond. Bobby. Taking it a bit wide, keeps the chance alive. Look, man, you got to finish that. Oh, what is that? If you're like 2 feet away from the goalkeeper and he holds onto the ball, then you have choked, mate. What is that? God, 3 episodes in, I'm already getting angry. Welcome to a Football Manager series with Doxy Boy, the tactical fraud. 1-0 down at half time. Golden chance, should have converted that. We've not played especially badly, but tell you, if we lose this game, we're in deep trouble. Oh, okay, alright, you've been unlucky so far. I'll go easy on the boys, I'll go easy on them. Second half to begin, but I'm not going to go easy at full time if we lose, because we've got to respond at some point. We've got to start picking up points, because again, if we do fall into that bottom 3, I don't know if we'll be able to get out of it, really. I'm not sure we've got the quality. Corner, Wolves, Moutinho, Dendonka off the crossbar, hanging on in there by a thread, but it's just delaying the inevitable, unless, come on, Robinson, track it back, come on. Need this, man. Need this point. Need to get something. Oh, hit the target. Back-to-back games without a goal. 4 defeats on the bounce. This is what I was expecting at the start of the series. It took to the 3rd episode, but... Oh, Bobby. You're going to be our saviour again. This is what I was expecting at the start of the series, as Caballero flashes one just wide. But after our encouraging start, I thought we'd be alright. We were the underdogs out there and you gave it your best. Good effort, lads. I mean, at least the body language is good. Not that it counts for much at the moment. Dropping down the table again. 4 losses on the trot. What are we now? 1 point off the drop, and Wolves still have that game in hand like I mentioned earlier. Man, oh man. And now my tactics are getting criticised in the media as well. It's all going wrong. Sorry, what have I just read there? Gray fears implosion. Another defeat means you still have not managed to pull Fulham out of their losing streak. What effect will this have on the team? Gray replied, when in a run like this, it can be tough to see where the next win is coming from. Why would you say that? Why would you say that to the media? What are you doing? I suppose one positive is that we do have a transfer window about to open. January is right around the corner. We do have a little bit of money as well in our budget right now, 7.3 to work with, but that's just over what we actually got as a club in our official bank balance. And to be honest, I don't really want to spend every penny we've got to put us in the red, especially knowing there's a good chance we'll lose the TV money if we're not playing Premier League football next season. So it's kind of like stick or twist, gamble or play it safe. I'm not entirely sure. So we've got Liverpool then on our final game of 2020, Monday night, Craven Cottage, 4 straight defeats, and now we're taking on the champions and the league leaders. Lovely timing. So heading into the game, not feeling confident at all, although I am going to change my tactics. I'm going to go with Gegenpress system out of the preset, and as you can see, it's going to be a system with no wide midfielders or wingers, because whilst we have scored quite a few goals from crosses this season, our inside forwards, Caballero, Onuma, Lookman as well, I suppose too, just haven't really done it for us this season. So we're going to go with a much changed line and give some fringe players some chances, because to be honest, we've got no chance getting a result here. We'll just see if we can spring Liverpool with the element of surprise. So this is the tactic here. Again, it's a Gegenpress system, playing extremely high tempo, a little bit more direct in our play as well. And I don't, even though Gegenpress is suited to counter press, it never works for me in FM. But we'll see what we do, trying to counter Liverpool in this game as well. So we've got Areola in goal. Back for is Brian, Hector, Tosin and Tete, with Zambo as the anchor man, Ferguson and Reed of a high energy midfield duo, and Loftus-Cheek starting ahead of Kearney, who I've been so disappointed by this season as our captain. And up top together for the first time, Bobby and Mitrovic as our duo. On the bench, Rodak, Portiaus, Aina, Roberts, Lemina, Kearney, Onuma, Lookman, and Josh Maja as well. Can't just getting from the game, but you never know. First game with a new tactic. Come on, Fulham. I think it was 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago, where like Gegenpress was just everyone's system. It was like the go-to style of play. You couldn't lose with a Gegenpress regardless of what team you had. But yeah, I much prefer control possession. I love seeing my team keep holding the ball, and I'd love to see my team keep holding this lead. 4 minutes in, Fulham in front, and surprise, surprise, it comes from a cross. Harrison Reed whips it back stick, and who's there? Former Man City centre-half, Tosin Adarabioyo for his first of the club. No way do we hold on to this. I mean, I said no way do we hold on to this. I meant, you know, for more than 2 or 3 minutes. But seriously, from the very next highlight, in the very next minute, Naby Keita puts it wide on his second attempt. Okay, It's coming. That leveller is coming. It's right around the corner. Is Thiago onside there? He is, but Areola bails us out and Brian blocks the follow-up shot as well. Still 1-0, but yeah, it's not going to be 1-0 for long. Okay. Quarter of an hour into the game. Still somehow leading Klopp's Reds by a goal. I think the real question is how long is it going to last? You know, not can we hold on to the victory, but how long can we stay in front as Fabinho wins it back and Trent plays a 1-2 with him. They'll get the goal not before long, I'm certain of it, but if we can just hold on until like 30, 35 minutes, then you just never know. You know, we can grow in confidence defensively, but as Sadio Mane crosses, Diego Jota lifts over, and we still lead. I mean, it's just all one-way traffic. Ever since we got that opening goal, it's just all one-way traffic. Thiago whipping it to Keita on the edge. Origi puts it wide as well. Goodness gracious, this is like blue balling for Liverpool fans right here. How are we still in front? No. Oh, Areola just about pushes it behind. If we can hold on to half-time still leading by 1, you just never know. You just never know. Mane taken down by Hector. And is that a penalty? Oh, it's been 21 seconds. God, VAR, don't screw me over. Don't screw me over. It's hard enough as it is to get points in this game for me. Don't screw me over, VAR. Free kick, thank God for that. I mean, I'm saying that, it's literally right on the edge. And Milner's got a decent delivery on him. And Thiago heads over. Oh, it's going to be a long second half, this. Zambo is absolutely gassed, but I love him to pieces. But he's got to make way. He's absolutely exhausted out there. 25 minutes to go. I've got to bring him off. Who else can do the anchorman role, though? Right, I've brought on Lamina to do that role. I would drop Harrison Reed back, but he got the assist for our goal, so I prefer his passing. Just keep him as a deep line playmaker for now, but that goal is surely going to come. There's no way we hold on to this. And there it is. Areola gets a touch, but can't keep it out. It was coming. Trent whips it in. Divock with the goal. But was he offside? Was he offside? Well, tell us then. VAR was offside. VAR is my friend today. Come on. It was Trent. Yeah, just offside. Just offside. Thank goodness for that. 15 minutes to hold on. Tell you what, if we lose this now, I'm going to be absolutely devastated. Oh, Bobby running off the post. Would have sealed it. How many minutes of stoppage time? 3. That's not bad. And we played one of them. I'm going to bring on Maja for Bobby as a pressing forward. Just fresh legs up there to burn the clock. 39 seconds. Come on. I need this, man. We need this. Oh, Harrison, what was that? What was that? Harrison! You knobhead. Curtis Jones with the finish. I'm devastated. I mean, listen, when you look at the stats, it's no less than they deserve, but fucking hell, what that win would have done for us, man. Gutted. Well, at the start of the game, I would have taken a point. At half time, I probably would have taken a point, but that is still gutting. 2 points thrown away in the dying seconds after a misplaced pass from probably our best passer in the team. So that is gutting. Absolutely gutting. The winless run continues. And it means we are still outside the drop zone, but only just. Wolves have the game in hand. And if they win that, we'll be above it by a single. Oh no, West Ham have got a game in hand as well. All West Ham need is a point. If Wolves win theirs, then we'll drop into the bottom 3 with 3 games to go until the first start of the season comes to a close. Man, that would have been massive. Oh well, can't win them all. But that was this episode of the Football Manager series, guys. Big thank you for whichever you have enjoyed. If you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and we'll return with games against. Oh man, I mean, I need to play that Sheffield United game. Surely that's a massive one there, and possibly the Magpies again as we close out January as well. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have a think. But have a great day, though, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Football Manager series very soon.